Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dancing over here, man.
What's up, dude?
Dancing over here.
Should I just be quiet so you can dance? Hey, are you lit? Are you lit right now?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shit. I remember before I started the scope, Kyle in Green Bay chugged one, and he challenged me next. Dude, I'm horrible at these things. Do you guys have like 6 minutes to watch me chug this beer?
Do it.
Randall, I need a straw. Aren't you the guy who chugs through a straw? But your straw is more like a hose. That's not just.
Yeah, I use a straw, but
now it sounds like I'm talking about Marty.
The Super Cup's basically a hose, but
I'll tell you what.
Jack and Coke just right with a straw.
I'm gonna go get a cup. You guys, hold on a second. Yeah, check that out. Love it. All right, Randall. Okay, speaking of dancing.
But my reception's off. So.
What do you mean it's off?
I think I still. Let me kill my. I think I need to kill the scope. I think I'm still on your scope.
Oh yeah, now kill the scope and talk to me on the phone.
Okay, let me kill the scope. If it hangs up, call me back.
All right. You still there?
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, I killed the scope. All right, still a little off, but all right.
I got my Lucky Royals mug here. All right, so you're a. You said that you were going to dance this. Okay, tell me about did you ever dance in the past? How'd you like that segue, by the way? That was horrible.
Okay, yeah, I don't know, man. I got a bad reception here, but yeah, I don't know. We want to start into the whole rap game.
Yeah.
Back into the rap game. But yeah. Okay, so I got into the rap game probably really late 70s, early 80s. I remember listening to Sugar Hill Gang and kind of got into them. And then from the early 80s, was all into LL Cool J and who else? Obviously Cube, NWA. And then just got into all that rap. So I'm huge rap fan.
Yeah. But you told me you used to have your own little cardboard. Come on, tell me about it. Like you used to go to. I don't know if you.
Yeah, so we ended up getting a breakdancing. It was like my maybe 7th grade, 8th grade. Yeah, 7th and 8th grade. Started breakdancing. And we would actually go up to, I was actually living in West Covina at the time, so we'd actually go up to the West Covina Mall with our cardboard, and we actually ended up putting linoleum attached to the cardboard.
Yeah.
And you end up getting a little mini dance floor. So yeah, so we ended up going around and
did you have
dancing in there and stuff.
Did you have a boombox on your head, like on your shoulder, that you walking around with?
Yeah, and we'd actually walk around with the boombox.
Dude,
but
okay.
Security, those, you know how those mall cops are. So security in there would be chasing you around, and basically if they saw your boombox, they'd end up, kicking you out of there.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked. Yeah, that kind of sucked. But
so the boomboxes were illegal. Is there an iPad underneath the couch, like where you're at? Because I could, dude. Randall sent me some photos, and dude, some of these. Oh hell yeah! Let's see if it even turns on. Randall, okay. Yes. Before we go any further.
Okay, yeah, put all those up. Put all those up. The ones I sent you today.
I put them on the screen behind us, but my new sound guy just blew the bulb on my projector, so he's fired. But what was I gonna say? I'm trying to pull it up on my iPad now. Your famous photo. We'll start with the barrel one.
Okay, yeah, the barrel one.
Which before I go into
that's actually got.
Dick Flowers wanted me to ask you if you would ever consider getting that as a tattoo, because it would be a really cool tattoo.
Rich, no, Rich, I ain't getting any tattoos. But Rich, I'm going to reset. I do want to reset our the improv story with Janet.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's dude. We're gonna hit all of that.
Yeah. Let's reset that. Yeah. Let's not worry about. Well, yeah. Let's just keep it all jungle. Let's just keep this whole thing jungle related. I don't think anybody wants to know about anything about me besides the jungle stuff. So let's keep it all jungle related, and then I'll have stories on, Jim, Janet, Jake, Logan, and KB, of course.
Yeah, I got photos of all of them. So not the barrel, or we're not talking about the barrel?
No, so yeah, we'll talk about this barrel. We'll talk about the barrel. So the barrel, geez, I mean, that one's got to start from the very beginning. So that's actually the Del Mar tour stop. Okay, so that's the Del Mar tour stop, which is actually just a couple years ago, which actually, what was that? June or July? No, August? Maybe it was actually August of 16, I think. Yeah, August of 16. So we end up, that was the round table. Rome broadcast live there. It was a Friday. And then he had the round table. He had Leston there and Mark and Dick. So those three. And then, let's see. So starting from the beginning, that morning, a lot of those phones ended up meeting at the train station in San Juan Capistrano. Yeah, we made the train station about 7 a.m., San Juan Capistrano. The train left about 7:30. So I got there at 7, had my sipper cup, chugged a Jack and Coke, and then we all hopped on there. And dude, everywhere I go, I take Jack with me wherever I go.
Yeah, of course.
And I always fill up. I just take an empty water bottle.
Yeah.
And I'll fill it up. I call it a 16.9 because that's what it is. It's 16.9 ounces. So I'll put 16.9 ounces of Jack in there.
Yeah.
And, whatever, take it wherever I go. So, I packed, but on that day I actually packed a few because we had, I knew it was going to be a big party. It was just going to be me drinking. So I actually packed 2 16.9s of Jack and 2 16.9s of Kettle One Fanta. So I put all this is all in my backpack.
Yeah.
So I got 4 bottles. I got those 4 bottles of alcohol.
Oh, jeez.
Put it in the backpack, and that's not even counting the sipper cup that I knocked out before on the first train ride.
Yeah,
so then we all got on the train, and it's basically me left. Rich was there. I think Mark and I was there. Silk was there.
Yeah.
Chad.
Nick in Newport.
Chad in L.A. Nick in Newport. Who else was in there? I think that was the most. There was actually about 6 to 8 of us.
Marty there?
Sorry if I'm forgetting anybody, just off the top of my head. So we end up. What else was there? So we end up. We hop on the train there. We had a few drinks on the train. It was only like a 30-minute train ride. So we get over to Del Mar, and then we get in there about 8. We probably got in there about 8:30. Show starts at 9.
Yeah.
So Rome was we actually got in there before Rome. We got in there before Rome in the XR4 Ti. So. I know it wasn't the whole crew. I think, actually Dave Wheeling went.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who else went, but I know it was Rome and Dave. Alvin wasn't there. He was, back manning the board back home.
Yeah.
So he wasn't there. But anyway, so we end up getting there. I remember Rome walking in about 8:45. We're all, yeah. And just totally, just yelling and screaming and stuff. So it's totally cool. So he set up, started the whole show at 9, then, basically had the round table in there left. Got in there with Mark and Vic, and it was good. It was good. So I ended up scoped a little bit of that show. I scoped about half the show or whatever.
So is that that's where the yeah comes in the famous yeah.
And that's where and it's true. Prior to the yeah, I was saying yeah. It was basically straight off, Rome's, Decca, so it's basically off that. So I was in that. And I was driving people crazy. I'll admit that. I was driving people crazy over there. Oh, okay, so yes, we got in there. But, and then Alvin just picked that up. And then ultimately after that, he got the in there.
Yeah.
And that's how that kind of got set
up
on that day.
The famous Randall,
we just ended up partying. We just partied till till noon, till after till the show ended, and then we ended up going up to they had like a little restaurant bar upstairs, right there.
Yeah.
So we ended up going up there and, partying, drinking. I ended up crushing. We crushed all that. So I saw the guys, and I started making drinks for everybody. We started making vodka for everybody. That's when I actually met Shay in the Bay and, a few of the other clones. So we ended up making drinks. I ended up pouring out all the vodka, made drinks for everybody. And all they had to do was get like lemonade at the bar or whatever. And I ended up filling those up. So we ended up going in and going up to the bar, pounding that, ended up drinking beer. And then I remember Dave Whelan was up there.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, I'm passed out. I'm passed out on the barrel. And Shay was the one that took the picture. I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure that was Shay that took the picture. And she ends up sending I think she sent it to Vic, because Vic ended up posting it online, I think, like the next day or whatever, or on Monday.
You look like you're in pain, like you're struggling.
Was that?
I said you look like you're in pain, and get me home, someone please. Like this barrel's not as comfortable as my bed.
But dude, I ended up rallying, bro. I came out of that. Just woke up like nothing had happened, and then I started drinking after that.
Just splash some water on his face. He'll be all right.
Yeah, so we end up we wrap up the day, and then the Uber drive, the Uber ride home.
Yeah.
Crazy. Stuff's like, I know, I've got an Uber company. We'll be fine. We'll get home. So we didn't take the train. So Left gets the Uber, and then actually, I was up front. I was seeing shotgun with the Uber driver, and then it was Left. He was chatting in L.A. And Nick and Rich. I think it was 5 of us. Nick and Rich were in there. So all 5 of us in there. And that was the high and tight story where first I wanted to smoke bud in there. I asked him if I could smoke bud.
Yeah.
I asked him if I could smoke bud in the car, and he's all, no, you can't smoke in here. So I'm like, oh man, dude, this is whack.
This is whack.
So I ended up chugging I had a little bit left in the last bottle of the 16.9 of the Jack. So boom, down that, Left all down it, drink it down. Left was begging me on. He wanted me to puke. And they're hoping I puke. So down that, and didn't puke. And then I was going to fight with this guy. So I'm telling him, talking all kinds of shit to him. And that's how I was telling him. I had a football with me too. So I'm like, you got to hold the ball high and tight. If you hold a football, you got to hold it high and tight.
Oh, geez, dude.
So it just turned into a nightmare. Anyways, he ends up getting his home, and
no fights broken out. No one got arrested.
No, it's not even over. We get back to the train station, and it's dark now. And I talked to Chad in L.A. I couldn't drive, so Chad's like, I couldn't drive at all. So Chad's all, dude, he wasn't drinking, so he's like, I'll drive you home. And I'm like, dude, we can't go home right now. We got to go to the Spectrum in Irvine. So we end up going to the Spectrum in Irvine. We go to the Yard House. And then we partied there for like another couple hours. And then I ended up passing out.
You passed out again. Passed out twice in one day.
I passed out again.
Dude, seriously.
I think he brought me home. Yeah. I think he ended up taking me home and dropping me off. That's the Del Mar tour stop.
I saw someone tweet at that, I think it was John in San Diego. That's the name of the guy who got the donut, right? Someone tweeted at him and said, you need to get the Randall on the barrel tattoo. Like, dude, who wouldn't? This is way cooler than any donut. Like, serious, no offense, John, if you're watching, but...
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I think I tweeted at him.
So it was you that said it, yeah.
I might have even tweeted that picture, said he should do it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure I clicked like. That's probably where I saw that first. But yeah, I think Dick Flowers asked me to ask you if you got that tattoo yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I may have been something.
You and I were talking about this. You and I were talking about the trivia question you wanted to do at the beginning. I forgot to do that.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that. And then we'll get into some more stories.
Oh, we got plenty of stories.
I want to tell the improv story.
The Big Wings, the Big Wing story, and
then we have to talk about Big Wings. And me losing my car at Big Wings.
KB.
Well, Rich knows about that one too.
KB, dude, I could talk to you for a week, dude. Okay, let's start with the trivia question, though.
Okay, on the trivia question, let's see here. So, and actually, it's KB related. So this is Kyle Brandt related. So, and I don't think this is I don't think this is common knowledge in the jungle because I've actually never heard anybody talk about it. So I was going to run it by Stucknet. I told you I'd run it by Stucknet. I never did.
Yeah, right.
But if he doesn't, he may know and maybe doesn't. I don't know. I don't know if he's on the scope right now or not.
Someone knows. Someone's going to know.
Okay, so yeah, we'll see. Maybe if people know it right off the bat, then it's common knowledge. But I don't think it is. Anyway, so the question is, what famous person went to the same high school as Kyle Brandt? Okay?
Anyone?
What famous person went to the same high school as Kyle Brandt? Now, not the same year. It wasn't the same year.
It wasn't the same year, but
what? The same year as Kyle went.
What town?
He went to the same high school, and he's famous. And the catch is that obviously it's jungle related. I'm not going to tell you guys something if it has nothing to do with the jungle. And this person has a lot to do with the jungle.
Not Calvin Johnson. Not Whitney Houston. Not Stormy Daniels. Dude, a lot of guesses, man. Benny and Wisco did not go there.
What's coming? I can't see it. So what is it? Who? Well, you know the answer, 12. Right? You know the answer. So.
No one said it yet. I'm waiting. Margaret Kidler, Stevie Wonder, Peter North, Jay Stu. No. We're gonna see. Someone's got to know this. Was it Nasser? No. SJP? No. Larry Brown? Negative. Tiger Woods? Susan Lucci. Dude, you're right. No one knows this.
Dude, I don't think anybody knows.
Ernie and Bert.
If nobody guesses it tonight, I don't know. We'll decide at the end of the night. If nobody guesses it, we can either give the answer. I do kind of want to my Stucknet just to see if he knows.
It wasn't Kelly Clarkson. Should we?
Kelly Clark's barn? No,
should we? Delonte West? No. Should we give him a hint? Like the guy's status today? Like, what? I think that will give away a big hint. It was not Boomer, not Mark Reese.
This person is folklore. Folklore.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, folklore. Belly Clarkson, right? Floyd Mayweather, Matt B. No, it's
person.
Val Kilmer.
This person
Rex
might
Hudler.
get tweeted about almost every day. Almost.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Well, it's not as much as it used to be.
Topical. Well, it goes in waves. This person actually just got tweeted about recently, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Another person. This person is related to another person. They get tweeted about all the time.
No,
okay?
dude, every name in California, every name on Earth has been mentioned. Christy Alley, it's like the fifth time I saw that one. Mike Gundy, no. OJ.
But you guys are on the right track.
No.
You guys are on the right track. It's somebody like that.
Yeah, James Woods, no. Tommy Lee Jones. Najee, no. Evan of the Bay, no.
But it's somebody like that.
Christine Elliott, Mark in Hollywood, no. Lev, no.
Najee.
This is awesome.
Not Ray Caruth.
Dude, we need to have more trivia questions. This is great. Mangino, Steven Seagal.
No.
Travis Rogers, Denny. It was Denny.
Mangino.
Yeah.
I can't believe nobody knows this. I cannot believe.
I didn't know it.
I guess KB. You know what? KB never mentioned it. KB knew that if he mentioned it, it would just get crazy. It would get crazy if he ever mentioned it.
So Cindy
never did.
Cindy just asked if we give her a hint. If we give a hint, can I give a hint?
Hang on. I don't make it too easy.
Yeah, okay. No, I like this too. Oh, there was a close one. I saw a close one in there. I saw.
Let me see.
Not Jim.
I'm trying to think.
Not Brad Pitt. Not Dr. Dave. Nope. Not the Jaguars lady. Jaguars. Toledo Ted. No. No hints. Okay. No one wants hints. Charlie Weiss.
Okay.
No. OJ. Still not OJ. Nicole Brown. Nope. Trapper. Bob Dole.
He's actually attached to two other people. He's attached to two. Right, Robert. He's attached to two other people.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Oh, we got a winner. We got a winner. Ron Goldman.
Yeah.
Garland 010 is the winner. Ron Goldman is the winner. Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
Guys.
You got any more trivia questions, dude?
Yes, everybody. Ron Goldman went to the same high school as Kyle Brandt. Unreal.
He stuck his neck out for the school,
I guess
too.
He couldn't let us know. If he let us know, it would just be chaos.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That was awesome.
I found that out.
Yeah, real famous. He was real famous.
On a GMFB, on a Good Morning Football podcast, okay? They
wasn't my
used to do
question.
their podcast about a year ago. And KB was on the podcast. And he told everybody that Ron Goldman went to his high. And then I ended up looking it up. I couldn't believe it.
That's crazy.
Googling it all, and they went to Stevenson High School. If you guys don't, if you want to back it, check it. Stevenson High School in Illinois, and KB. It all makes sense. KB grew up in Illinois, and Goldman did too.
That's awesome, dude.
Back to the story, John.
Any more trivia questions? Let's go with okay. You could go ahead. What was the next story you want to talk? We can talk about Big Wings.
Let's do Big Wings. Big Wings is pretty good.
That is a good one.
Pretty good. So Big Wings. All right. So let's start from the beginning. This is 2014, I guess. And Mark is actually the defending champ. Mark and Holly was the defending champ, and he had just won. He had just won it all with the Siri call. And he announces that he's doing the Big Wayne thing. And I said, okay, cool. I'll drive up there and go see everybody. So I got up there about 8 o'clock. And I'm the first person there at Big Wayne's here in Hollywood. So I stop at a 7-Eleven. I got a 16.9 with me. So I pull in the 7-Eleven. I get a super big gulp of Coke and then, fill that up, get in there. I pound that. And by 8:15, we're all in there. Mark shows up. And then I run into Greg in Sun Valley.
Yeah. Greg in Sun Valley. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right. Greg's cool. So I run into Greg, and we start talking. We actually took some pictures. I should have sent you those pictures. I couldn't find half my pictures, dude, unfortunately, man. But I've got a picture of me and Mark, and then another picture of me, Mark, and Greg inside of Big Wayne. Like before it all started.
Yeah.
It was like before the calm before the storm. We ended up taking some pictures or whatever in there. So
That's good. Tetram.
We get in there, and then So I end up I snuck in my drink, of course, and then all I do is I just order Coke. And I just keep refilling my gas. Yeah. Until I'm out. So I crushed that, had breakfast and stuff, and then we kept drinking. Then I started meeting clones. I ended up starting meeting clones. That's actually, I think I met Rip Stickflowers there. Okay. And then Eddie in Santa Paula, I met him there. Okay. And I met Susie Fu. I don't know if you guys know Susie Fu, but I met her. Yeah, I know who she is. Good friends with, she's friends with Mark. Good friends with Mark and Rick. And then Drew in West LA, I actually met him there. And CEO Pat showed up. So I ended up meeting him. And I met a bunch of, I met everybody there. But so Mark's like, okay, we got to get you guys in the call. And basically we only had like 3 jobs. He got us all together, and he's all you guys have to do is like, in the very beginning when I go on, make it yell, scream, whatever. And then the middle part, we had to do that little, they had to do a Jeopardy part that we screwed up completely. And then I think one of the guys had to go on. One of his buddies ended up getting on with his call, and he did that fine. So 2 out of 3, we did okay. We screwed up the Jeopardy part. Yeah. And Mark did great. I mean, that was Mike and Indy and Chell doing the
they won
that
one. They won that one.
So, and we're all looking around for them, but obviously they weren't there. But great call. And Mark was quick on his feet to actually be able to change his script, and basically he came right on after them. Yeah. And did a great call. I mean, easily could have won. Yeah. So props to him. But they ended up taking it. So afterwards, whatever, we ended up keep drinking. I crushed all. We ended up taking some shots or whatever. And the killer was, dude, the thing that did me in was the Magic Blue. I had never done it before. I'm not a gin guy. Yeah. And we ended up, he had a cake. I don't know if you remember. Mark had a cake with rum on the cake. And I think we just had a picture of the Magic Blue bottle. And then he had a bottle, So we ended up opening that and taking shots. And dude, I took one shot of that, and that shit just jacked me up. This is a photo. Settling down or whatever, but it got it through there.
This is a photo of Randall at Big Wings.
After the ball over, we ended up going to this little pool bar. We're like, okay, cool. It's like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Yeah. We're like, okay, cool. We're good. Let's go to this pool bar. So we end up, I don't know, maybe 10 of us go over there, and we took my car. I was parked in valet. I was parked in my valet. Maybe we might have taken 2 cars. And we drive over. It was only a mile away, so we're in the car. So we get over there, and we party there, drink, and then somehow we end up coming back. Somehow we do end up coming back with the car, back to Big Wings, then have another drink or whatever, and then we go back out. Now, this is where I start losing everything. So we end up leaving, and back, probably back to the pool bar, and I don't know where I parked the car. So somehow after the bar, I end up losing these guys. Everybody kind of goes their own way, and I'm totally lost, disoriented, and I walk back. I end up walking back to Big Wing.
Yeah.
And I'm telling the valet guy, I'm like, dude, where's my car? And he's like, you took it. And I'm like, no, I didn't take it. It's there. I'm yelling at this guy, getting in a fight with him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, my car better be. I'm drunk off my ass.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, your car's not here. You took it, and you guys left a while ago. I have no idea where it's at. So I can't find Mark, can't find anybody. I just started, meeting these guys, so I didn't have anybody's phone number. I might have had Greg's number.
Yeah.
I didn't even got Rich's number yet.
Yeah.
So ended up calling Greg, can't find him. I think I talked to Rich, and he may not have had Mark's number at the time, so I couldn't get a hold of Mark.
Yeah.
So I ended up walking Hollywood, dude. I walked Hollywood for like 2 hours, dude. Jumping fences, going to all these side streets, cannot find the car. Haven't called my wife yet because she's gonna shit. So I'm putting it off as long as I can. Finally, she's calling me like, where the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And I end up, I'm saying like, hon, I cannot find the car.
What was her reaction?
She comes out. I know. So she comes out with her mom and her brother.
Oh no, she's got the in-laws with. Okay, that's great. That's a good story, right?
Oh, bro, it's brutal, dude. It's brutal. So, yeah.
So
we start, now at least, but I was on foot earlier, dude. I was on foot.
Yeah.
I'm calling like, come on. So at least we have a car now.
Yeah.
So we're cruising every side street, every outhouse, back house, dog house, could not find this thing. So never found it. So she's like, fuck, let's just go home, and you better find that tomorrow. So I wake up in the morning, and I end up getting a hold of Rich, I guess, and Rich's like, yeah, I got Mark's number. So I call Mark, and I'm like, dude, where is my car?
Where's my car?
Bro? And he's going, hang on. And he looks out his window. He's going, oh, dude, it's right out in front of my house. So I'm like, bro, you got to be kidding me.
How long?
Right here. I said, thank
long
God.
and how many miles did you walk before you actually found it?
Dude, I don't know, dude. I had a hole in my pants. I ripped my pants jumping the fence, I think. I had like cuts and bruises all over my body. So I don't know what the hell happened, dude. But
dude.
It was that my shoes, my dress shoes were all scuffed up.
You're walking around Hollywood going, no!
Like I got in a fight or something.
Oh, that's funny,
dude.
But
anyways, the next day we drive up there, get the car, and
how far was Mark's house from Big Wings? Like, how far was it from there?
I don't think it was that far. I think it's within a mile or two.
That's funny, dude. You probably walked walked the streets like before and after, like, it's got to be around here somewhere.
Dude, I had to go by it, dude. I must have just missed it.
Yeah, you walked right past it. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. I just picture you like looking like a Forrest Gump, like walking, like running the country. You got this big bushy beard, and like the whole world is following behind you. I'm trying to find my car. The bumper stickers going around.
Dude, I was yelling and screaming, bro. Honestly, dude, I was yelling and screaming because I used to lose my car in Vegas.
He's barking back at dogs.
I lived in Vegas for 5 years. I used to lose my car all the time at bars and casinos, along with my ID, actually my driver's license places, and obviously my credit card.
Just lose a car.
I lose my credit card at bars all the time. So.
I can't tell you how many times I lost a car. No, I mean, I get it. You go to Walmart and you can't remember which side of the parking lot you parked on, but dude, you lost a car more than once. That's impressive. That's impressive.
So now I park my car in the same spot all the time out here.
That's awesome. Dude.
All right, so which one now?
Leffen Laguna has won 3. Well, he won 2. But he's got 3 epic phone calls in the smack off, and you were in all 3 of those, correct? Or not in them, but you were part of it. Like you were
not in them. I was
involved,
but I was with them.
You were with them, hanging out, right?
And yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, dude, Left's incredible, dude. Left's incredible. Left actually doesn't get enough credit for what he's done, And the whole thing with the helicopter one, dude. he does not get enough credit for that.
Right.
And I remember tweeting afterwards that.
Do you guys understand? He had a helicopter flying over the freaking studio. Like, serious.
And
all right.
Killing it, not missing a beat, and doesn't win, dude. That was brutal. When, like I said, I think it could and Brad was on his couch, setting off making his call.
Yeah.
I mean, the degree of difficulty did not get weighed out.
No. No. And I think he actually got 5th place or something, right? Like something like what?
Yeah, he did. And the funny thing about this, and Les will tell you too, I think Les told the story, is that we're sitting in the helicopter lobby or whatever, the main room in there, where the helicopters were, and Rome's now, doing the top 10.
Yeah.
And I didn't think, we was like at 5 or something, and I didn't think we'd be near a 4. I didn't think he'd be, I figured he won it, but I figured top 2, top 3 at the worst. And then he ends up calling left at like 5th. And I remember just falling to the ground like it was like I'd been sniped.
Like you guys,
and Left and I joke about it now.
But okay, so there was a lot of you involved. I mean, Dick Flowers left.
No. Rich is a mastermind. Rich is masterminding a lot of stuff. Then Pat CEO was there.
CEO. I mean, you guys went from hangar to hangar to see if anyone would let you borrow a helicopter.
Dude, it was crazy.
That's awesome.
So that whole smack off was tough. And then I think if I got hammered at that one, was that the one? No, I didn't get hammered after that. I think I just
and then
got too hammered after that one.
Well,
so the next year he ends up winning it all. He ends up winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that was the studio. He rushed the studio, and that I think that degree of difficulty was even tougher because he was sitting there walking in, had the phone in there, had to go by the whole, KB and Alvin, all these guys still talking.
Yeah.
And sat down in front of Rome, and he hadn't actually met Rome prior to this, I don't think. So.
Oh, really?
It was just like boom, sat down, did it all, and did the whole thing with the Richie Incognito.
Yeah.
Jersey and the balloon.
Yeah.
I mean, flawless. Just pulled it off perfect.
And the phone.
So,
and the phone. He just like he made it
sound
made it sound like it was natural.
No, it was perfect. So that was awesome. And
that was
last year. Last year was awesome too. Last year was awesome just to meet all the guys. Last year was awesome because the night before we ended up getting together, and all those guys, about 20 of us, end up hooking up at the hotel there, and we just partied. We got some drinks, got some food, had a good time. Trapper is unreal, dude. Trapper is unreal.
I agree. I mean, I don't know him. I've never met him. Seriously, you're right. He's fun to talk to, and I hope his health gets better so we can get him back on here. That'd be great.
No, I keep praying for him. And stuff like that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But no, he's a good guy, and actually everybody was really cool.
Yeah.
Everybody was really cool that night, so
I hope
guys met a lot of the faces.
I hope that next year, if Jim Rome will announce the dates a little bit sooner this time, because I would like to be able to plan and go there myself. Just my wife and I could go to California.
I push him, dude. I'll email him now and then. He's got to give us 60 days. He should give us 60 days.
90 would be better.
At least 2 months.
90 would be better. Yeah.
3 would be better because. Especially nowadays, it's become such a big event where you need time to prepare.
If you want to win it, you need more 60
either plane ticket or hotel rooms and stuff like that. You need about 2 to 3 months to plan.
Yeah, but that's part of the game, I guess. So we all play this. Everyone's playing by the same rules, I guess. But yeah.
Well, he keeps pushing it back too. Like I said, I've seen the smack off go from in the when it started in '95, from April, and then to May, and then June, July. I mean, now we're all the way at the end of July.
Yeah. Dude, yes. So okay, so we did the Del Mar. We talked about big wings. Like you were talking to me about your scopes, man. You had some epic scopes. Like you broke into the winning circle when Shared Belief won, claimed to be one of Jim Rome's guys. Tell me about that, dude.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. That was actually one of my first scopes, I think. And I'm at Santa Anita, and I started scoping. I think I started the scope like right when the race started, or like midway through the race. So I'm yelling and screaming, Shared Belief wins, and I'm scoping the whole thing. And I kept it alive as I was going. After he finished the race, I started walking over to the winner's circle, and sure enough, Rome and them get down there real quick. So basically, they're up in the press box, but if he wins, they can get down there into the winner's circle pretty quick. So I end up walking down, and then I see them walking in too. So I'm walking in, and I'm scoping it, and I'm talking to security's right there. But I'm just a little behind Rome. I'm only a couple steps behind Rome.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm with Jungle Racing. but he can't hear me yet. Rome's at least enough ahead of me so where he can't hear me. So I'm like, I'm with Jungle Racing.
I'm surprised you didn't have they didn't make you show your what do you call it, the string?
No, I think
the credentials
I think because I had my phone up and I was recording it and I looked like I was recording something.
Yeah.
That they actually let me go because they thought I was
because you're recording.
For Jim,
Oh yeah, hold on. We got photos here. We got photos of not of the scope, but dude, I wish you were able to back in the day, you guys, Periscope, you would record something that was only on for 24 hours and then it disappeared. Randall is a victim of that. So all these epic scopes that we're talking about are gone. Is that the one where you gave them the tie?
I don't know if it was that time or another time, but I had met them because they would go all the time. Jake was pretty much into it, so they would go. Now the one year, I want to say it was 14 I think 2014, maybe 2015, but I saw Shared Belief run 5 or 6 times, so they were there all the time. It was basically once a month.
Yeah.
I was seeing them. So I don't know if I gave Jake the tie that time, but another time I had actually seen Jake and then gave him the shirt. I'd made a Shared Belief tie, and I wore it a couple times, and then I wore it that day, and then I ended up giving it to Jake. I signed the back of it too, and I had given it to Jake, and he took it. I didn't know what he did with it. I had always wondered. Rome didn't say anything the next day because usually I think Rome mentioned running into me that Monday or whatever, but he didn't. That was it. That's all he said. He didn't mention the tire or nothing. So then I'm thinking, shit. Well, what did Jake do? I go, I wonder if Jake just tossed it.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, and I had always wondered. And I actually emailed Rome about it. I said, did Jake give you the tire? And he didn't say anything about it. Something is shit. He might have thrown it away. So about almost a year went by.
Yeah.
And then Rome said, it was on air. Rome was on air. He's like, he's like, oh yeah, he was cleaning out he cleaned out his office or something. And he's like, I walked into my office, or Janet cleaned out his office.
Yeah.
And his home office. And when he got in there, the tie was on his desk. And that's when he actually brought it up. He's all, oh, Randall, thanks for the tie. And, so he's all, I'll put that in my little souvenir case. So he had gotten that.
Yeah.
So I was glad that Jake didn't toss it.
Jake didn't toss it. Do you think he still has it?
Yeah, I think he still has it.
Yeah. Is that the same time when you got your photo taken with Janet?
So no, the photos with Janet are Del Mar. So that was Santa Anita.
Okay.
That was Santa Anita. It's actually pretty close. Santa Anita's Arcadia, which is probably still about less than an hour from the OC, and then Del Mar is about the same, basically, a little more, I guess, driving. So the Janet photo was Del Mar, and Rome didn't go. Rome didn't go that day, and I had taken the train out there, got in there, and actually ran into Drew in West LA there, and we ended up taking a picture. I took a picture with her. He's in the background on that one photo.
Is that him with the glasses? Hold on. Is it him? Is that
He's
him?
He's on the left.
Oh, dude, come on.
That's Drew in West. That's the one with me and Janet on the infield on the paddock. Drew and West LA is on the left there, photobombing.
Okay. I was like, Who's the guy in the background? That's Drew in West LA. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's Drew in West LA. Yeah. So
that's awesome.
So we end up partying or whatever all day, and then anyway, so we get out of there. I get out of there, and I head back to the train station, and waiting for the train. Who do I see walking up? Janet and Jake. So I'm like, oh yeah. So I get in there, and then I took a picture with them. I got in there. They're in first class. I was just a regular coach or whatever. They're in first class. So I got up there, took a picture with them, and then the engineer, one of the guys there said, "Oh, you got to get back. You got to get back."
Yeah.
So I get back, took a pictures with them, and then I ran into
Team Jungle. Team
Nick.
Jungle.
I ran to Nick in Newport. on that train.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was coming back from a baseball game or something.
Oh my gosh.
His Cardinals. He loves his Cardinals. Those St. Louis Cardinals.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. So
like how many times is this photo right here? I don't know if you can see it. The one where you and Janet are hanging out with each other. How many times has Denlesk made a shop on that one? I mean, like...
Dan's the greatest, man. Dan is the greatest. I don't even know how many times he's photoshopped that one. But, yeah, that's one of my favorites. But he'll put that in. He'll put that one in.
But here's the thing. A lot of people think that you got your stalking reputation because of Janet and Jim Rome, but that's not true, is it?
No, it's not true. It's not true. And that's the thing, yeah, people always say I stalk Rome. The stalking whole aspect of it, it actually came from KB. Yeah, it actually came from KB. And that was in 2014 at the Costco. That was at the Costco in 2014 where I end up, I was coming out of Costco. It was a Sunday morning. I remember it was a Sunday morning, and we're playing the Bills.
Yeah.
Playing the Bills. Yeah, it was 14. We had Manning, and we're at home. Buffalo was at Denver. It was a 1 o'clock game, Pacific time.
Yeah.
So I had time. I was about 11. So I get in there. Had to get some Jack.
Yeah.
I had to get some Jack.
Of course.
So I go in there.
For your 69.
Yeah. So I get my stuff. Yeah. So I'm walking out. And he's actually walking in. And as I'm walking out, his son, Calvin, who had just turned one, because I actually he had mentioned that his birthday, when he had mentioned when he was born. He had mentioned when he was born the previous December.
Yeah.
So, and this is actually December 7th. So, I end up, he's walking in, and his son, he's only one, so he ends up he drops his sipper cup. He drops his little sipper cup. It was like I don't know if it was a football or what, but he ends up dropping it.
Yeah.
And I see it, and then KB starts walking over to pick it up, and I'm like, fumble! And he starts laughing. KB doesn't know it yet.
Yeah,
So he starts laughing. I'm like, fumble is a fumble. And I'm like, no way, KB.
Yeah.
And he looks up at me. He's like, who are you?
Who are you? Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm in all Denver. I'm wearing a Denver beanie.
Okay.
I'm wearing my shades, and I'm wearing a Wes Wackler jersey. I got my '83 Wes Wackler jersey on.
Yeah.
And he's all, so who are you? I'm all Randall. He's all WFI? Yeah. He's all, oh my God. And I said, KB, how you doing? So I met him, I met his wife.
Yeah.
Brooke, and I ended up meeting, Calvin. I met Calvin and stuff, so his 1-year-old son. And so we're talking and stuff, how you doing? And so he starts looking at my basket, and I had the Jack in there. He said, oh, you're ready to go? I said, oh yeah, I said, we're going. I said, I'm ready to go. We got kickoff in about an hour and a half ago. We got Buffalo right now. And it's a big game. And he's like, yeah. So, we ended up winning the game. It was like a low scoring 14-10 type game, but we ended up pulling it out. And he ends up, I'm trying to think what's the last thing I told him. So we had talked to him, we talked about the Jack. Oh no, the funny thing was, I said, oh, by the way, happy birthday, to Calvin.
Yeah.
It was Calvin's first birthday. I said, oh, happy birthday. He turned one, right? Just for a couple of days, yesterday or something?
Yeah.
And then Brooke starts laughing, and then she's like, how do you know this stuff about my son?
Yeah. That's
like I said, well, KB will tell you. KB will tell you. So anyways, KB, that was it. And then that Monday, KB came in. The top of the third hour, KB, you remember Roman shows, KB, bring it in.
Yeah.
Most of the time we would hate this, but he came in and then he reset the entire story, man. He reset the entire story, top of the third hour, and the whole opening segment, man, the whole thing on it, and ended up doing basically a 10 minute rant on the whole thing. So it was pretty funny.
Didn't you run into?
That's actually how the stalker thing got started. After that, it all became. He reset because I had emailed him that Monday. I said, nice to meet you and stuff. So KB, when he's telling the story, he's all. That's actually not the first time. He didn't actually tell everybody who it was. He was like, well, I had a close encounter, and we're gonna go over it. So that's how Rome kind of teased it. Said, oh well, KB had a Rome encounter over the weekend, and we're gonna try to figure out who it was. So he kind of gave some details and stuff, and he ends up kind of giving out details to it where I'm trying to think what he ended up saying, but
did you meet him?
He telling the whole story, and finally, he ended up saying who it was.
You end up. You end up meeting him twice though, right? I mean, like on the streets, not just one time. But that's where he's go ahead.
Right, so that's where the stalking thing started, right? And then a year later, the following December, actually exactly a year later, the following December, running through Mission Viejo. He actually lived in Mission Viejo, I think. He either lived in, I'm pretty sure he lived in either Aliso Viejo, Mission Viejo, or like Lake Forest, is where he lived. But I'm thinking it was Mission Viejo because I ran into him at that Costco. Now that Costco was right there in Mission Viejo, and then, which was right by the mall. Right by the Mission Viejo Mall. And then the following year, I ran into him, at the Mission Viejo Mall, and that's when he ended up, he posted that picture. That's the picture I sent you.
Yes, that's the photo I'm showing right now. We got Randall on the phone. I know I saw someone just mention who we talking to. This is how you got your stalking reputation, because you ran into KB more than once. Yeah, I'm showing the photo right now. That's a pretty cool photo. Yeah, and then it's not from just running into Janet and carpooling with her. You carpooled with Janet, didn't you? On a train, though.
On the train.
Yeah,
on the train.
Yeah. So that
kind of added to it. And then basically, I guess it's me running into Rome at the track a lot, So I ran into Rome between KB, KB with the Costco and the mall, and then, Jim basically just all the time at the track, did all that stuff. Kind of led to the whole stalking thing.
Yeah.
Kind of kept going.
Okay, so the big thing I wanted to get into, and we can't pass this up. Let's do another trivia question, can we?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question though, and we'll just see what people's reactions are. So you guys have heard that Jim Rome said that his wife was hit on by a famous rapper. Do you guys know who that was?
I think they know. This actually used to be...
It's not 50 cents.
There you
go.
It used to be gold.
Mike and Buffalo got it right away. It's Busta Rhymes. So Randall, how did you guys find that out?
So this goes back... It was probably around 2014, I think. And Rome had always teased it. And nobody knew. No one knew who it was.
Yeah.
So anyways... And this is Rich the Dick Lowry. I'm going to give him the credit.
Of course.
We end up, Rome had talked about the Improv, and they were doing this special, at the Improv was going to have a special military service. They were doing dedications to the military, and like all proceeds would go to the military.
Yeah.
So, and it was like a Monday night. It was a Monday night, and this is May, I want to say this is May of 2014 maybe. And I said, okay, cool, let's go. And then I talked to Rich. I was trying to see who go. I talked to Rich, and then he said, okay, I'll meet you up there. So we get up there, and right when we get in, we see Janet front row.
Yeah.
So we go up and talk to her, and I had already met her. I had already met her previous to this. Yeah, so she knew me.
Well, because you followed her there.
And then Rich Rich was talking to her, so, it was fine. But we didn't, and then she asked me to invite, she's so nice. And when Jim says how nice she is super nice.
Yeah.
I mean, just pleasant, just never says anything bad, always super nice. Yeah. So she, as nice as she is, she invites us to sit at her table.
Oh, that's
so I'm
cool.
like, no, I go, we're like, oh, it's okay. We'll just, we'll be able to. She was with their girlfriends or whatever.
Yeah.
So we end up, sitting off to a table or two down or whatever. And then, the show was good or whatever. So we end up talking to her after. Then Rich is like, dude, we have to ask her who the rapper is. And I'm like, no. I said, we're not going to do that. He's like, dude, we got to do it. Oh my God. I said, let's put it in a good way. I said, we're not going to say, oh, who hit on you? Let's just say, what rapper, let's put this in a good way. So I said, let's say, well, what rapper flirted with you?
There you go.
Lesser, way of putting it. So he said, okay, cool. So we go up to her and we're like, yeah, so, we have to ask, Jim always says, there's a rapper that, flirted with you, at Mr. Chow's. So I'm like, do you mind telling us who it is? And she's like, oh yeah, I'll tell you. Both of our eyes just bug open, our mouths drop. And she's like, yeah, it was Busta Rhymes. And I'm like, thank you.
That's awesome.
So anyways, we go back, and then we end up, I don't know if it was Rich or me. One of us ended up putting it on Twitter. We ended up putting it on Twitter, and that's how kind of people know. Now people know. It's been 3 years now, so people kind of know. But that's
I didn't know. I heard him. I think I heard him bring it up, probably like as far as like a week ago.
No, he still brings it up, and he still says nobody knows. But I think I probably emailed him and told him that we know now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he knows that some of us know, but there we go. Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Oh yeah. I can hear it. My reception's been real. It's been breaking up.
You got an iPhone?
Oh God. I don't know why. I've got an iPhone, but it's old. Maybe
the iPhones are designed to not pick up any outside sounds. That's why you can't hear it. All right, Randall. So one more thing. Mike in Buffalo, he asked me to ask you a question.
He told me about this.
Do you prefer blondies or brunies? And he said, okay, I know what he's talking about. Like, probably last summer you were in Vegas, and you did a scope.
Yeah, no, we're.
And all of us saw the scope, man. That was one of the better ones.
No, that was a fun scope. Yeah, in Vegas or whatever. That was a pretty fun scope.
More brunies.
But no, the missus is a blonde. So yeah, I'm gonna go all blonde.
Yeah, that's a safe answer. That's a safe. Is she sitting with you right now? She's like, wait a minute, what? Brownies? No, it's brunies.
Yeah, I know the brunies. That's not even getting into brunies. Too funny.
That's funny.
Funny.
Let's see if there's any other questions.
What else?
Yeah, Dick Flowers asked about the barrel flower. Yeah, dude, we covered everything on the list here. You had your Santa. I don't even know. I can't read my own writing. Your winner circle.
Oh, wait, I was in Santa Barbara. No. Hey, let me do the Santa Barbara. Real quick.
Go for it.
Okay, so this is actually when I first met KB. So this is May of 2011. So Rome announces, May of 11, and Rome had announced that he was going to be in UC Santa Barbara, on the campus, and for like an honor, some sort of just alumni, big time celebrity type alumni. So they were honoring him. So I said, oh man, that would be cool to go to, right? So now the funny thing is, so here's the whole thing, the little backstory. I actually didn't tell you about this the other night, but it was my 1 year anniversary. It was my 1 year wedding anniversary. Okay.
All right.
Now we had already planned to go to Frisco. We had planned to go to San Francisco.
Yeah. For
like a week, or I think we went like 10 days or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had planned to go up there. We did Monterey and all that stuff. So we drove up. We ended up driving up, and then we did what was it? Santa Barbara, I think we even went to the zoo, like in San Luis Obispo. We went to that zoo, and then we did the Monterey. We did that Monterey and whatever mile, the 13 miles, whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called, but we did that, and we got into San Francisco, and then we were out there for a week. For our first year anniversary.
Yeah.
So, but I planned it though. But on the way back, I planned it on that Saturday night to hit up to hit up Rome.
Yeah.
Hit up Rome. Now, the problem is that night was the exact night of our 1 year anniversary.
Oh,
jeez.
So
it was kind of hard to pull it off, but I'm like, hon, we're doing all this stuff in San Francisco. We're doing all this stuff. I said, can we at least just go to this? I said, it'll be fun. We'll have some drinks, and we'll meet Rome and all this stuff. So she was cool. She was totally cool. She was, yeah. It's the end of the thing. We're going to be home the next day. We take the night in Santa Barbara that night, that Saturday night. And then we drove home Sunday morning, and that was the end of the trip.
Yeah,
So she was cool. So we could do it. So that Saturday night coming back, we had a great week in Frisco and stuff, and then end up, doing the show, and we're like front row, and Rome's up there and stuff, so it was cool. And then we ended up meeting the XR4CI, Brent, Kyle was up there, Jason Stewart was there. So we met them, in the audience, and then, but we didn't get any pictures really. So I'm like, hon, I said, let's go over by. I saw a limousine. I go, honey, I saw a limousine on the back of the building. I said, let's go over there afterwards. So sure enough, we go over there, and then a few other people followed us and stuff. And then, sure enough, coming out of the back, they're coming out. I see Rome, and I see Jay Stu and KB. So I'm like, Jim, just a couple, please. I went Jason Stewart.
Paparazzi.
I don't know that, but that's Yvonne.
Yeah.
Yvonne, just a couple, please. So I went on that, and sure enough, it got their attention, and they came over. We ended up taking some pictures and stuff. I took some pictures with Rome. I actually had put those on Twitter before. I couldn't find it. To send to you, but
that's awesome.
I ended up taking some pictures with Rome, with KB.
How many times have you met Jim Rome?
That was good. I don't even know.
You don't even know.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, are you at his house right now? That's the big question.
And that whole thing, yeah.
Can you just
I've met him a ton of times. I mean, I had met him, the first time I met him was like in the early 90s. I met him in the early 90s. The tour stops, National Sports Grill, even before they were tour stops.
Back in the days.
I met him at those, we do the Monday, typically it'd be a Monday afternoon, and he would broadcast live from National Sports Grill or whatever what it was. And we'd all go there and hang out and stuff. And then later it became, that was like 92, 93, 94. Yeah. Then it turned into tour stops, around 94, 95 and all that stuff. So
here's the big question though.
I met him through all those. And, whatever. I did that car wash, the Lane Baxter car wash. I went to the San Diego Padre game.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Rocky,
I've seen those photos.
The Tony Gwynn, what's his name? Morgan Freeman. Wah! Yeah, he actually threw a baseball at us. He actually threw a baseball at us.
Yeah.
Threw it back to him. And that was the wow.
Did you ever see the
so that was fun.
Did you ever see the photos that Benton created? Like the whole
I think I've seen some of Jim's. Yeah, Jim's he's old school. I've seen some of his pictures and stuff. Nobody knew me back then. I'd been like in the early 90s. I went to all those tour stops, but nobody knew me then. I didn't talk to anybody. I'd pretty much go by myself. Maybe my brother or my brother-in-law would go with me.
Yeah.
I just lay low, and I didn't want to talk to anybody,
Yeah, you're
I can't have a room in that day.
I got to make a name for myself. I'm going to break into Jim's house. No.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, brother.
Hey, since you're at his house now, can you just, slip him a note to give me a call? Just put it underneath his,
I was hoping he would...
His Magic Blue or something?
I emailed him today and told him to hop on the scope.
That would be cool. I can't... Hawk's not even here. What's up with that? You guys, go out there.
Hawk can come in?
Share, hit the, share this thing, but then, at Adam Hawk, see what happens. See if we get him in here.
I'll check the scope. I'll check the scope tonight.
All right, Randall.
The replay. We'll take the replay. 2 minutes.
We are going to let you go because
man.
we have 8 people
awesome,
to call us.
You're doing a great job, brother. You're doing a great job.
All right, man. I love having you.
Love all you guys.
You know you're going to be on again, so you just collect some more of those stories, will you?
Yes, definitely, brother, definitely.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, love you guys. All right, later, man.
Bye-bye. Aw, he loves us. We love Randall. Dude, that was awesome. All right, hold on a second. Let me get the music going. Who do we have next?